a lot of the cemeteries in the right next to the freeway, or the water towers right in the middle of the town, which is really weird. I've never seen one before. And I really feel that they have a lot of differences, and I'm trying to learn from that. I think this is really important for me that I notice the differences so I can relate back into like Emmitsburg or Quincy, where I'm from, and um, see how the leadership in the town or how they act is different from one town to the other one.
For me, the activity that stands out the most is the city tour bus because we got a guided tour by a person who actually is from New Orleans. And she showed us some of the parts that were damaged by the Hurricane Katrina, and now how they have progressed to become what they are now. Um, we also got to see some of the important buildings and houses that some governments have lived in. And the most amazing thing I think from the tour bus that I experienced was taking a good look at the cemetery. I thought it was amazing how the cemeteries are built above ground because the water level is so high, and if they're not built above ground, they can sink in.
So the city tour bus was probably the highlight of the day. The Oak Alley plantation was full of knowledge, but I never really got to understand how much damage was caused by Hurricane Katrina, and never fully understood exactly how the damage was, I guess, initially caused. Because of the second wind that happened, or I guess um, the side effects from the hurricane. Uh, During our tour, we went through and we got to see all sorts of different buildings that were damaged, but it really struck home when we got to go up to the top of the city's uh, last levee, pretty much, and it really showed us the difference of altitude for the city of New Orleans. New Orleans is in a big bowl, and their top levee from one of their biggest lakes in probably the country filters right into it, and that levee broke loose, and instantly, like thousands of gallons of water just rushed through, and you could see all the houses that were right down below it, which was a decline of maybe 15, 20 feet, but those houses got destroyed. You could see water line levels above the first story of a two-story house easily. It makes sense how there's people stranded on two-story roofs for 4 days. So the city tour bus definitely was an eye-opener, and really let me understand exactly how the damages of Hurricane Katrina really happened.
Sweet.
How do I stop it?
The event that stood out most to me was the New Orleans City bus tour. I felt our tour guide did a great job in explaining the stories and experiences of the New Orleans people pre and post Katrina. Being able to witness all of destruction was very saddening, but it was very uplifting to hear and to know that even in such an individualistic society, people can still come together in a time of need such as this to help rebuild not only their city, but each other as well.